Right. Time to stomp the dwarves. These smug bastards that kept toying with us. It's time to have some revenge here. Let's see, I think I already started all of these here, right? Yeah, someone is there doing something. Someone there that we could do now the critical path, which is where we hopefully finally actually do slaughter them. Actually, we could play normal, right? But we could make it even easier if we wanted to. I think it's fine though, but sometimes the game is a bit Anyways, let's stomp them with Capra. Yeah, sure, why not? It actually also allows stuff for her, so it's quite fitting.
Magnus Faustinius, the Omnisynod has reviewed the strategic value of the Ozerian. It is far too critical to entrust it to an uncertain ally.
You speak of the kin. The Ozerian would be in Necron hands if not for our alliance. They have proven stalwart and dedicated fighters.
No, they've not. They enabled this.
But for what do they fight? The kin have their own objectives, Magus Dominus. Coexistence is a fallacy. Thus their proclamations of mutual benefit ring hollow. After discussion, we have concluded that these creatures fulfill sufficient criteria to be considered xenos. Foreign to all humanity, lower even than abhumans. It is therefore incumbent upon us to eliminate them.
That's right.
A convenient discovery, given what it now justifies. What role do you ask my intervention claim to play in this betrayal?
An unwelcome and emotive choice of word. The Psyker Magda is stationed at the Ozerian, but her compatriot, the Machinist, remains aboard their ship. His capabilities represent an unacceptable hazard to the pending assault on the Foebreaker's fist. You are to isolate him under the premise of surveying a resource vein.
And then capture or eliminate him. I see. I defer to the wisdom of the Omnisynod, even when it exceeds my comprehension. If this is how you have interpreted the Omnissiah's will, then it must be done.
Alright, so we go for the attack again, and then we have a capacity of 10. Now for her, Skitaris are cheaper, and these Alphas, Principes and whatever else, they get some more HP. So what do we have? Well, we got no special traits this time, but I always want some ranges. And we could take a Vanguard with us too, but I really like the Petaraxi, I have to say. They're really cool. We can take that, and the Rastalkers maybe they were pretty strong. Yeah, and the Rastalkers, I kinda like those. Right, a long march. Then we have a fight, talk, and some decision.
Multiple hunter clades are converging on the Foebreaker's fist to begin a coordinated breaching operation. Let us hope that we can occupy Amnenvir until the ship has been secured.
Weird.
Machine kills is. Time is precious. What's the delay in reaching this site you've promised?
Forgive me, Void Master. We are currently resolving a navigation error. I assure you that we are in the vicinity of the coordinates relayed by the Omnisynod for this new metalloid scene.
I thought your crew well wrought, Faustinius. My pioneers have already scanned this whole section. I won't waste time sailing to far space. My kin will resolve this expedition. I have enough work to oversee on my ship.
An Envier has already departed for the Foebreaker's Fist. We must abandon our deception and resort to open combat to disrupt his return.
Because of course we
Far
do.
from optimal. But the same could be said of this entire operation.
Oh, it's fine. We hate the stumps, at least I do. Alright, so Capra must survive. We can put down troops here and here. Honestly, why is it only the music is not so loud, right? If I only have it like this here. Anyways, what do we have here? We got ranged. Only ranged? Seems like there are only 4 ranged. 5. I'm not sure how to best do this, to be honest.
Coordinating data.
Really not sure. Let's go like this, I guess.
Networking.
Okay, we do have the first turn, which is nice. The 2 first turns, even. I probably would like to get my melee guys into range first. Ah, we can't reach it. Gosh darn. Of course we can, we barely not reach them. And I can't see shit here. We do then. You shoot from here? Yes, you can. Okay. In that case, you do a connection with you. And then we're going to shoot that one here. I forgot about that. They have this one less damage thingy, the 1 armor. Go to... Doesn't really matter where we go. But here we can shoot that guy. Only 1 damage, unfortunate. Right, now of course the alpha guy can reach that guy. To expose him, hit him with the arc maul, and hit him with the arc pistol. But he's still alive, but it shouldn't work much longer. If this guy runs away, he will be hit by him and will die, so we can basically ignore these 2. We also don't need any connection because we already got a default connection from one of our other abilities. Unfortunate, but it's fine.
Networking.
Need to go just a little bit closer, to be honest. Oh, you can't reach it. That sucks. But we could reach here. Okay, kind of plans. We go like here. Burn both of them. Then we go. Yeah, we can do it like here. Doesn't really do anything, but we reach that guy here, which means we can claw him. And it also means that when he tries to run away, which I think he's still doing. I think this is the guy here, yep. We hit him again. Not sure how much damage it will do, but hey. One damage is one damage, right? And then dodge, which is very nice. Now they got two more, namely this guy here and this guy here.
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
We can't shoot any, maybe we should really go with Capra here. Can't reach them. Can make them a priority target though. You can deal with 1 or 2 damages here, I think. Plus you can't run around anymore, I hate this. We don't need a bit more movement, not much, just a bit more. Thankfully they didn't shoot Capra though, which is a plus. Though, well, doesn't go around. Then the guy upstairs shoots. That was fine. And who do we have left? Ah yes, this one here, but this is fine. Take your shot, just once more. Right. And like I said, here we probably don't need to do anything. They should die. Next comes this guy here. Well, first things first, go to here please and try to excavate that guy here. He was unfortunate. He did only the minimum damage here. Twice. Right, so like I said, this guy comes first and will die. We can use another and then only this one comes.
Skitari Command Doctrina effective.
Maybe just move a bit closer here. I should have done this here first. Where do we have it on this not sure. Now we have it though. Now the pistol should kill him. Easy enough. We can move a bit and we should probably move away a little bit. I of course tried to move, so that's why this here could then reach him. Next again is this guy here. I'm not sure to do best here actually. You can reach him, which I guess is fine. So we are going to flame you first. It does at least 1 damage, I guess, better than nothing. Then we move to here and do that one here too. Okay. Not great, not terrible. At least reducing to 3. Should also be burning, so it should be reduced to 2. 1 damage is acceptable. Now we have some time until this guy has a turn. So down he is. And then this guy gets a turn. Okay. Probably can't reach him. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so he should be dead next turn then. Or maybe even this turn. There we go. Victory, and was even a pretty decent one. Was the first fight. Raditor again.
Unenvia has realized that the Foebreaker's fist is under attack. Move quickly, cut through the kin, and we may still intercept him.
Alright, we immediately have another fight. And we apparently only need to reach the destination. The rest doesn't really matter. I hate those a ton. Let's see, what do we have? We got 2 melee guys on the left side. And 3 shooter on the other side. I'm not sure how quick they were. Issue is, when these guys die, and this is pretty bad, they basically release a last stand death attack. You can imagine we don't really want to get hit by that.
Ready.
Okay, I can reach them, which is very good. Here, not so much. Can still burn them. So that's what I'm going to do here. Very nicely burned even. Now they're both in melee range. We're going to attack that one here. Actually took some damage. And one of the berserkers comes close, but not close enough. I hope we can shoot them down. Distance so we can kill both maybe and then rush along. Would be my hope if we can do something like this.
Ready.
Okay, shoot this guy, but this is still fine-ish. And one of them is dead. Run away, does so. And shoots the thing here. Sadly, no dodge this time. Oh, we have to walk around in a very stupid way to reach that one. Obviously, this is a no-go for us. Now it's this turn's guy, and he sadly murdered the Pithori Duxie thingy. Still got bled a little bit.
Processing orders.
That's unfortunate, because that means this guy will reach... well, will not reach, cannot be shot at. We can just shoot the others then. Even though we need to rush here, maybe we can still take down as much as possible, you know. Would obviously very, very useful. AI leaders, it's going getting worse here. Is it ban? There we go. It turns out he now needs to move.
Receiving.
Means now we can also get closer to everything. Upgrade the Scarlet O, sadly. You can use our Arch last pistol to do some damage to it. Once more, he would be dead. If you get lucky. Alright. Let's bring some new support. I think you're the only one that actually could arrive on time. So we got 2 turns and then someone unknown. Did I get reinforcements that I missed? Oh yeah! Behind us, reinforcements. I don't like this. Just in case it's this guy, let's run away as far as possible, right? And take a few shots here. Down. It wasn't that guy. Oh, but they're very quick. Which means we definitely need to rush. To run away, else that guy will hit us. In fact, he might still hit us. little shits. I don't. Well, we might be able to reach it actually if we're lucky enough. Just dodge that as you should. Okay, this one here would be next, right? And I guess it's your death. Oh, maybe you can deal with that. Normally I wouldn't mind taking a stratagem, but if you have enough CPs, you can just run destination.
Transmitting.
Or she, I guess. Oh, see, we need just one more point. But I hope we can use 3. Alright, what then? Maybe you. I survived. Well, he wants to run away probably, and then he dies. We get the +1. And now... Oh, we can't use more than 2. That sucks so much. Let me use the 3rd one, I just want to go there. Okay, we know that this can be moved next. We know it.
Networking.
Oh yeah, of course we got a berserker and killed him with that. I hate this so much. Just if he moves, I don't know where he was moving. We're going to do the following. We are going to power up everyone. We make you a priority target. Then we run over there. So next time we just need, in the next very turn, we can just move there. Yep, this time he couldn't reach us. Nice 6 shot. And in that they got even more reinforcements, but not so bad. Because we got the first turn, and in fact they only got 1 reinforcement, it's not so bad in any case. And their destination reached, so it's a victory. And it didn't cost us too much. It didn't cost us nothing, to be fair, but it didn't cost us that much. Now, we did this battle here, or the double battle, I hate that. We'll have 1 decision, so I wouldn't mind sacrificing someone to get it down again. It's not really the best option because we don't have that much. In fact, we have no Pterodactyls anymore. Oh well.
We approach the exclusion zone for the Foebreaker's Fist. The Skitarii report a full advance through the vessel, with multiple key points secured. Yet the kin resistance is sharply declining. Why?
Are they activating the gate and running away from
My
it?
merit of need, traitor. The need to keep what is ours from your plundering hands. I should be aboard that ship, but I will take my vengeance where I can.
You were the traitor first. You couldn't be trusted, it's your own fault. Oh, they're going to explode the ship, aren't they?
The reactors on the Foebreaker's Fist. The kin are destroying their own ship. Fall back. Get to safety.
Welcome to the decision. I think the ship is close to this destruction then.
This is madness. I have witnessed the kin's devotion to efficiency in all things. Would they truly engage in such monstrous waste, simply out of vengeful spite? Or was there something aboard that Unenvia needed to keep from us? A secret the kin would destroy themselves before letting us learn.
Probably, because the kin basically got Darkish of technology bullshit, and they got AI. And
Once the reactors on the Foebreaker's Fist go critical, this whole area will be obliterated. Keep moving, and do not let the kin slow you down.
Alright, speed above all, risky self-preservation. Veil a bit for safety. Let's do that. Got some small burns, but that's it
A bold
apparently.
choice, and one that preserved a good deal of our force. Ensure you preserve yourself, however. This show of valor will do little good if you die.
Yeah, but if you don't have any troops, you know, we can't really fight either. We are burning, we are irradiated, it's pretty bad. We've got another augmentation point, that was pretty sweet. Probably still have a fight, which is against the Univir guy, I assume. Good. At least his traitorous stumps are gone.
This region would be deadly to unaugmented humans, but the kin do not flee. It seems they would prefer to ensure we die alongside them.
Ready to be a Wotan? Yes. These smug bastards got what they keep coming? No, how do you say that? Ah, you know. What they kept going now. Anyways, they got smacked around. I can finally understand why Lucky is such a...
You must fortify the Foebreaker's fist against Imperial attack.
I didn't finally understand why Lucky prefers to stomp dwarves so much.
A broad spectrum transmission. Exposed, but sufficient to punch through the Omnisynod's vox jamming. It seems the Lord Grimnir escaped Asketari as well.
Useless.
It's too late, Magda. The machine cultists already staked their claim. The ship is gone. All that remains is to settle our debt with these old breakers. I'll see they don't escape. Not one.
It's an interesting interpretation when you broke your promise first.
We've lost too much already, Lunenvir. Vengeance now would be a prize for an orc. Fall back with every survivor you can. The grudge demands, but it won't be answered today.
When they literally made them like the dwarves from fantasy now.
I'll see it done.
I bet they have a book of grudges too.
But I swear we shall have our reckoning.
If Unenvir is falling back, it may open the path for us to do the same. Keep moving. Cut through whatever foe is in your way, and get clear of the blast radius.
Dwarves, man, I hate them. Smug, treacherous, liars. Alright, so need to run through again. Oh, alright, what do we have? We got burning and injured shooters. One uninjured, and 2 injured burning berserkers. The only goal is for us to run through. That's all we need to do.
Send it.
With that in mind, I probably still need to put them into a fight. So. In fact, we only have 7 units, barely.
Coordinating data.
Alright. How do you want to do this? Let's go one more field and shoot that guy here. Not much damage, sadly. He's burning, so it means 1 more damage at the end of its turn only though. Acceptable. Pew.
Transmitting.
Okay, so he will die on his own, but only after he has moved, and well, hopefully he won't reach us, but I'm not sure about that. Oh, I didn't even see this guy. I didn't even see this guy.
Receiving.
Better run? Yeah, I'm planning to. Don't worry. Don't worry. Ah, I thought I could still move, but apparently no. Well, anyways, next turn should be able to reach that one, I think. Probably should work out. And he dies from that. Very good. Issue is, when he dies, he would do a berserk attack and kill us too. Actually, we survived it somehow. Good, good. Of course I get reinforcements, because why wouldn't they, right? Come on, who gets the first turn? This one here, actually. Well, let's not allow them a first turn, huh? Then this guy will die on its own, but it will only happen after a small while.
Coordinating data.
Ah, or maybe I can just run and finish.
And the Skitari units?
All the guitar units were destroyed.
A disaster. Both of the kin leaders escaped.
Yeah,
Our
east.
Skitari were ravaged, and Unenvir chose to strand his people on a hostile world, rather than letting us claim his vessel. So much has been lost. And now we are without allies on Hecatea's IV. The thought patterns of regret and shame must be separated and purged, lest they turn us from our path.
You see, if these
We
damn
must have
dwarves
faith
wouldn't
that
have
this
lied
was
to
the
us,
machine
maybe we wouldn't
God's
have
will.
seen them as unreliable, you know?
historical
Prime
doctrines.
Hermeticon Catrix, the Omnisynod have lamented the gaps in our data concerning the capabilities of the higher Necron warforms.
Lord Class Necron Leader constructs. Prime targets among Xenos warforms.
Yet they are a mystery to us. Your expertise is ideal for tracking down these Necron lords and bringing back observations concerning their combat capabilities and the means by which they command their troops.
Multiple target elimination doctrina accessed. To hunt such exalted quarry is to express the superiority of the human.
For once, elimination is not necessary. Your orders are to observe and report back.
Will prime target of opportunity elimination result in admonition?
So long as the primary mission is not jeopardized, you will suffer no sanction for destroying the target.
The hunt commences, Magos.
Alright, to get another mission assigned. But first off, let's level up. Now, Capra could choose something else than healing. That would be the servo arm for some more damage, or analyzes. Analysis is quite nice because it gives us more cognition points. Or I could get the goddamn prime officer, as Gitari Marshal, whatever that is. Still, we not really do much healing. We could do more, maybe, sure. But I think we'd rather have the analyzers. And exposed to taking more damage, that sounds quite nice. Dodge? We reduce dodge. Also get 2 more HP simply. Or make the weapon do even more damage and range. So in the end, Killshot gets some more CP again. If we attack priority target, we deal +1 damage, but we are doing that basically already. It's just even higher. Oh no man, they both sound pretty good actually. I like the idea to irradiate them, but I think this is more important, so we do 1 more damage to them first. We got another pointer, let's take both of them. Alright, can we have some more knowledge? No, not yet. Alright, so we can excavate some archaeotech, which I think is already being done. Some assignment here, which we just started, and we got 2 more missions, namely the tube complex and obviously here to reduce the damage and expand our territory. Let's keep the Necrons down, I think. It already starts as 2 vigilance though, which I don't like. Oh, actually not Ro. I mean Ro's not bad, but I like him better. Now, I could take this, but it's a bit too costly, I think. And last time it was pretty strong. Let's just take that one here so we can get more units. These were pretty fine. Especially for him. So give me at least 1 of those. Then we got 1 unit of Rangers. 1 unit of Vanguards. And then we got 2 points left. My range bros, which I like very, very much. Back to trees? Yeah! They look like they're wearing, I don't know, glasses under laughing or so, right? Kinda weird. See? And we thankfully didn't go full vigilance meters because they already got so many units here. And oh god, I hate those. I hate those so much, you know? These guys can move to like here, and then they can jump to like there. jump does damage, and then they can attack twice more. And they got... Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those? Are you kidding me, game? Honestly, that is really ridiculous and not fun at all. That's disgusting. Really just disgusting. I have no idea how much this disgusts me. See? What are they doing? They got the damage from the jump, then they attack, and then attack again. And they got 6 of those. But yeah, it's freaking disgusting. Six of those. Boah. Honestly, I kind of wish to just abort the mission right now. Because it just sucks. It sucks so much, you have no idea. See, that's what I mean. They go to here, and then, if you are in range, they do their jump in addition to that. Like here. And the jump is so big. And then they do a double melee attack on top of that. That is so ridiculous. And they got 6 of those. That's the worst, right? They got 6 of those. Now they got 1 less, thankfully. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, 5. It's only 5 then. So yeah, you know. Of course, he blocks the attack. Okay. Ah no, there's another. So it was 6. Holy moly, man! What is wrong with them? That's so disgusting. That's actually just disgusting. Alright, do that thingy. Then we shoot you with that one here. That's all we could do, and call it.
Machine God's will.
Let's take the immunity thingy. Probably slowly move to that side over here. And jump! Which does 1 damage to each. Then 4 there. And thankfully didn't shoot. But don't worry, they got 1 more. Womp. That is... Did I already say how dumb this is? I really hope I did, because it is. Six of those. 6. The nice thing is they are collecting themselves here. Maybe I can use some AoE from here to deal with them. Oh yeah, they also afflict defense down, because why wouldn't they? Got still one more to go. Eesh. Look how big the range is! It's insane! And they got the text of those! That is not right. That's just not right, man. It really isn't.
Awaiting enlightenment.
That is so dumb.
For the
Yeah,
Omnissiah.
he tried. I mean, you can see why I say it's dumb, right? Because, I mean, if you had 1 or 2, right? But they got 6 of those. 6!
Stand intolerant.
Now you need to move away or you die. But you die anyways. Yeesh.
By the machine god.
Yeesh. Okay, how do I want to do this? I need some Skitari Vanguards to deal with that shit here. Not with those here though, as I can't move. Maybe one here? a long-range-ish guy. And one here. I lost all my melee units already. And for some reason they all move first. Because I still have quite a few units, right? But they all move first, so I can't even reach them.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
Alright, hold on. I can do something with that. Which way would be best? I don't go too far actually. Put it here. Let me get a... how do we do this? To here? And like that. Burned it. They look not very healthy any longer. Right, that was pretty good. This thing will be dead next turn. I hate this guy so much. Look at this. And they had at least 6 of those. Inshallah. Ah, at least got a dodge in here. A lucky one, but we got it. Let's see on who's moving next. You and you. That's all that is. All that you can do. Okay.
Intensity
That's the thing doesn't stand back up. Second, we still got the ability here. What? Yeah, that should be Victorian. Doesn't matter if it costs us a few points here or there. This thing must die, and they're all burning, which means they're not coming back. Sadly only 1 damage, is what it is, I guess. We basically only have 1 thing we can shoot here anyways. But first we do that here. Give him some more defense again. 1 was not very good. Alright, so we can get some reinforcements now, and we better make use of that. Okay, he blocked that. Darn! Well, let's shoot that guy, he can take a hit or 2. Then one of them burns down very nicely, if I may say so. Shoot that immortal, that didn't do anything just yet, so he stays dead. Good, good. Spamming this one here. So with X, we just get 1 more, we can get a small bonus. And he burned to death yet again, oh thank god. Actually, we got to shoot the blade one. Radiated, which is great. Then we go to here, which means when this thing wants to move, we can hit it, hopefully, if we don't die thanks to this guy here, I guess. Well, you got already killed, thanks to our special ability. Here they are irradiated, so they will stay dead. In that case, maybe we can't even hide, I think. Why do you say we get hit by that? From what? Ah no, irradiated, yeah, it's... dang. No, you're Vanguard. A Ranger. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, you survived. Good, good. But what's even better is something like that here. We just shoot them. How does Necron Revival work? Basically, you see the 3 here, right? It means after 3 turns, they would revive if they don't take any more damage. In this case though, they take 1 red damage, so they would be dead and they won't revive. Besides that, there's also an ability from the Lord that they can revive them before that is over.
For the Omnissiah!
That's a nice one.
Awaiting enlightenment.
You still have the divination buff, right? Yes, you do. I mean, he probably is going to get hit and dies. But not like we can do anything about it. We actually could just stay where we are. Probably the best option in this case. Fine. In this case, he reduced it from 3 to 2. Since he is, well, not dying yet. There was no red poisoning or whatever. He would continue surviving, well, being reinstated, I guess, after 3 turns or so.
Seeking revelation.
Obviously, we don't want this to happen. And in fact, that's our victory, I think. Holy shit. I mean, we still did it, right? But these guys, they sucked. 6 of those flying assholes?
It is done, Lexi.
An acceptable outcome, Magos Dominus.
We actually say this all the time.
Magos, I return from the hunt.
And were you successful?
Target location operation conducted. Full Skitarii support. Across rivers of blood I waded, and through the ashes of the incinerated dead.
Okay.
And your objective?
Yeah, that was the point.
Multiple Necron war forms eliminated. Necron lords prioritized. Picked grab and combat data confirm Necron lord destruction. The greatest of their kind. Marked for their authority. Marked for the kill.
Your mission was to gather combat data, Prime Hermeticon, not to leave a trail of the dead.
Observations collated into data packet and transmitted to Omnisynod. Majority bandwidth devoted to Magna resolution pics of the target's final moments.
Okay.
I trust that will satisfy them. Good work, Prime Hermeticon.
Alright, this was the reward for that, I think.
Prior to their removal, the kin relinquished data on 3 Necron leaders.
Ah, I remember that.
Then, that we turned on them so quickly. They may have furnished us with more information still.
Potentially suboptimal, but inevitable. And we have more than enough data to develop a strategy.
Logic dictates such a strategy should center on destroying these 3.
That is not yet possible. We are working with the potential, not the actual.
Thus we are tested.
Heckenheed is a military leader construct. Tracing its command presence will allow us to confirm its location. Exotic radiation traces suggest a means to track the technology used by Jebka, the Cryptek. Ukensat's location is unknown, but it is associated with a subgroup of Necrons known as Destroyers. So isolating and tracking these particular Xenos may indicate Ukensat's location.
The Skitarii macroclades will continue to suppress concentrations of awakened Necrons, allowing us to harvest data that will assist in locating these 3 leaders. Once located, the intervention plane has the mobility and flexibility to support operations against the Necron leadership directly.
The enemy hides below like vermin. Brought to light, our excavation engine shall uproot them. Exposed to our fury, they will end as rust.
Very vertical.
One more divergence from the path. I have been party to the Omni-Synod's data seances concerning battlefield wounds and their survival probabilities.
Most industrious tech acquisitor.
Call it a personal interest. Unfortunately, the Omni-Synod has only a basic working knowledge of Necron Gauss weapons and their effect on biological matter. I wish to propose a more thorough examination of the matter.
I take it this will involve close examination of the various wounds suffered by Skitari in the field.
Indeed, Magos. Fortunately, there is no shortage of the dead and mutilated.
Fortunately, huh?
A non-standard definition of fortunate.
Yes.
Nevertheless, I believe a greater understanding of the capabilities of Necron weapons will be beneficial. I give you leave to pursue this project.
Excellent, Magos. I shall begin immediately.
Alright, that will give her on documentation again.
Patience.
Now, Captrix, what did you learn with you? Not too much. X damage. Yeah, finish those three simply. And with X. What is that? More HP, okay. Electro Priest on this command gain active infusion. Lose HP to gain the defense. Let's take that, maybe we can get this for you the next time. Did we get new tech already? Nope, we did not. Alright, so we got again the critical path. And territory expansion, which I would like to do next. Simply assume it's still beneficial to us. Row, sure. So the accession rise, construction of Forge Temple. Very much, yes. Time is still running, so we go with territorial expansion. Which I simply assume will help us. See? We destroyed that one here, right? And here they're back to being in full power. That's why we got 2 here. I think if they got all 3, they will probably attack. So maybe actually taking them always down is a good idea. I don't know. Anyways, territorial expansion, please.
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
Let's get on some more tech here. Now about these priests, you don't really need them as much. Always I would like to have one of those because I really like how they work. Then maybe one of those and those. Even though I do like the Rust Stalkers, to be honest. They were very fun to use. Right, so we have 2 battles, 1 event and 1 decision. Alright, what do you have? Captain must survive, we must kill all enemy units. That is nice. We got a destroyer unit here. Oh god, no! We got 3 of those? I hate it. I really hate it. We got 3 of those jumping boys. Three. want them all. Hopefully they will concentrate on this guy, you know, it's my hope here. They don't. That is so ridiculous. I just killed my alpha with 7 points or so. And it's just one fight. We need to do another fight afterwards. So don't forget about that, right? This? I don't know, man. Those need to be nerfed hard. I don't care. They're not even necessarily that tough to take down, you know? But they're just not fun to fight.
Ready.
I just hate fighting those guys. They're no fun. Like I said, if at least there would be a melee or so, or there would be less of them, or something like that, fine. But no. They always have 3 or 4 and they jump everywhere and oh, it's so getting on my nerves. You will be dead on your own, right? Exposed, irradiated, yes you will be. No! They can even jump out of melee with that! That is even dumber than I thought. You see, I thought, yeah, at least this, they're melee here, right? Easy. But no. That's a destroyer. But no, they can just jump out of melee. They need to be nerfed. They need to be nerfed so hard, like, only half the range for that, or something like this. And I got another one. That's the worst. At least he killed 2 already. Minimum damage, of course. Let me guess. He goes there. They always go where there are the most people in range.
Coordinating data. Processing orders.
At least you can kill them now. I think I can super kill them even. Shitty bastards. Out of my way. I lost 2 units, man. Eesh, okay, so you will die, then it's only destroy actually, and you will be next. You're also in range. Didn't do much, but hey. big blade boy. Oh, I kind of forgot we had a blade one here still. Dodge. Tough luck, buddy.
Ready.
Tough luck, buddy. Alright, the Rangers. Nice shot. Two or three damage. That's right. 1. Arg! Arg, 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 arg.
Coordinating data. Sending.
Kill the destroyer quite easily. There we go. We still got a victory. And my god, these jumping boys. I hate them. I hate them so much. Alright, would lose whom? One of the Vanguard, that's fine. Let's lose it. Alright, do we do here? Sanitize? Roy it? Harvest it or acquire it? Let's sanitize it. No need for risks. And you have nothing for that. Alright, so what do you have this time? The answer is no. We get again 3 of the jumpy boys. I don't. You know what? I think I'm going to take a break until they do recalibrate that, because I don't want to deal with these guys. I hate fighting them. It's just not fun. They're really disgusting. You know what? They should have only half the range and should only be able to attack once in addition to that. They need a hard nerf. I mean, I assume there will be a patch soon, right? So it's not that bad. And on Wednesday we play the Psychic Kung Fu Master anyways, you see. But I will really wait for a patch where they better change these Praetorians. They're getting so much on my nerves, it's no longer funny. I mean, look at this. Imagine I would have them here, here, and here. They would just jump to the middle and hurt everyone, and then start attacking. Yeah, done. Because it exploded, we killed one. And then the building fell on them too. Actually, this guy will die next turn. This one will die on its own. But of course I got this one guy who's making trouble again. Blocked? How dare you block this? Hey, Deb. Oh, can I do this again? Funny. You nice chipper today? Yeah, he's here for a while already. Seeing me lose it. True. There we go. He's 1 damage. You said 2 to 4. He did 1 damage. Yeah, the flyers are disgusting, man.
Ready.
They are really disgusting. I can't say it in any other words. I'm probably going to wait until they balance them in the next in a patch. See, that's what they do. They go, and then they have 8 tiles where they can punch in, do damage with that, and then they can do 2 attacks in addition to that. Isn't that just great?
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
Anyways, here in Germany today is no work. Because we got a holiday today. Oh yeah, also, the flyers can, by the way, just fly out of the melee range with their jump. Oh, yeah, today.
Processing orders.
Fucking flyers, man, I hate them so much. Fucking flyers.
Skitari command doctrina effective.
So I can do this twice.
Coordinating data.
Lonk. And victory. But my lord, these flyers.
Following the successful execution of your objectives, strategic calculations have been dramatic.
They always say
Then
the
the
same thing here.
deployment of the intervent,
Our data prognostica.
if it be
It's also a
the
bit stupid. Because I don't want to hear from it all the time.
Seeking space. My battlefield survey is complete, Magos. I surveyed the war dead and injured in the areas of the front line where fighting was the heaviest. The great variety of ways in which a Gaussar can randomize unprotected biological matter is truly inspiring.
Fucking kin? You murdered their ass. That traitorous, lying, stompy,
my
smug
own
dwarves.
emotional centers return nothing but disgust at such alien slaughter, Tech Acquisitor. I trust your inspiration will advance our knowledge in preventing such injuries being inflicted on our troops.
It has applications in Medicaid procedures, defensive tactical protocols, and corpse disposal. I shall prepare a data sermon for presentation to Magos Biologist Diomede.
Then let us hope your enthusiasm translates into valuable knowledge for the war effort.
Information required.
Yeah, about Scavola.
Networking. Sending.
Also achievement because apparently 2 completely done is something interesting. Ah yeah, we got another tech one. So what can we do here? More cognition points, that could be useful. Tech terminal upgraded. More deployment, sure, and cognition points. Then we got 5 points, so we could upgrade the flyers. I do like the flyers, they're one of my favorites actually. Infactorum is basically all about these servitor guys here. Well, you don't count as servitor anymore, I believe. So let's see, 5 points. I should get all of those. So we get the flyer here. They can have an officer. What's officer? Special trait on equipment that provides a bonus to all units while officer is deployed. Alright, and they can now have an arc rifle too. In addition to that, I guess the servitors also gain resilience now. Boom. Hostile Scholar? What? Where?
Stand intolerant.
Another city, you say?
Awaiting enlightenment.
Stalker Doctrine in effect.
Stand
Let's say with
intolerant.
you, we basically really like doing the Incantation of the Soul. We would rather have this, I think. Because we're never going to use that anyway, the ritual, so be be able to give it to someone else is quite powerful. If we could get that too. But no. Well, actually yes. It is more powerful than the rest. Alright, critical path. So that means there's not a story mission. Can do one more, I think. What's this? Let me see. We can get a stub carbine for her. Just say so.
Magos Faustinius. Among the intelligence we received from the kin are the wavelength patterns of a high-level communication emanating from Nemesis Heckenheed. The Xenos data remains untranslatable, but it is possible to trace the point of origin.
Isolating such signals is typically beyond our capabilities. This is highly valuable intelligence, if it proves accurate.
And if we are to exploit it, we must move quickly. The exact origin of this signal must be triangulated before we can move against Heckenhead's location.
Careful placement of 2 monitoring servitors would limit the location to an arc. A third would give us exact coordinates.
Thinking exactly. Dispatch your strike force immediately.
Alright, as usual, take the additional Archaeal tech. Let's see, Videx. He's very good with these priests here, they're very useful for him. That was. These here, they're very, very useful, I think. Yeah, those these here. Then, what else do we take? Well, they did upgrade the Skitari Rangers, right? So what is this here now? Arc-Maw, another pistol, yeah, but it's the same thing all the time, right? Then they have an arc rifle here, everyone got that, and they do more damage. And they recover 1 HP. Let's take the Rangers. And you definitely want to have some melee guys against these goddamn assholes. But, wow, you're super powered though. Let's take you. And definitely want to have some flyer, and I guess we can also take the other priest or servitor. Actually, let's take a servitor. Yeah, why not? At least you're free. Oh god, we got at least 3 battles. And 3 decisions. That's not nice.
Be aware. The Necrons are likely to be operating everywhere in this region. As I was saying,
Alright, what do we have here? At least no flyer, but we got 1 death mark, 3 warriors, and an immortal guy. And we're in a pretty bad position to position ourselves. Really bad, actually.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
Really bad, actually. Right, I definitely want to have attack priest. Maybe something that can be shot at. Oh yeah, we got 3 tech priests, right? From a special ability here. That's probably not a good idea to put them all down. It's fun nonetheless. Alright, bring these guys into melee immediately. Let me do the defense stuff. Now use the damage. The priest but wasn't that much, it's fine. You can't reach, but this is fine too. But you can get your health back. And then additional defense. Yep. The servitor. Yeah, you be another target, please. Now we have 5, so we do the shooty. Let's see, this one here first. Then you haven't moved yet, you haven't moved yet. Oh, but you we could keep down. And there's the revenge. Good. I survived by one. Darn. Acceptable, I guess. And fits. Always very nice. But it's not only the Deathmark left, it is also the guy we hate the most in that regard, actually, because he's quick. You probably can't reach him. Not in a long shot.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
Yep, sure you do, buddy.
Obedience.
It could work. Ah, he didn't teleport, which I kind of was expecting, to be honest. Wasn't so bad. That was kinda bad though. Anyways, let's see. You do that once. And the other one that are injured, just you, I guess. So heal back up. And smash. What doesn't heavy bolt us? Yeah, it kinda does, right? Needs less of these jumping Necrons, definitely. I hate those guys. And they definitely need to fix the music. The music is twice as loud as the FFX in the game. Twice. And it's still not that loud.
Risk to personnel is regrettable, but if the servitor is not the heresies of improvisation. Deviations from the hallowed design may be beneficial in the short term, but
Yeah,
the
we probably
Omnissiah
won't be
teaches
getting those.
we will
This is not
pay
very
for them
Mechanicus.
in the end.
Well, actually, it's not true. I should have stuff like that too, but you know. But I guess Rogue Trader would be better for that.
It is questioning the reason for its existence. The lobotomization of the original biological cortex must have been less than thorough. It is misfortune that sees it manifesting now. Rectify this issue as soon as possible, and pray to the Omnissiah the next servitor will not be as problematic.
Well, I can't spend a point. Let's do a rapid repair, that sounds nice, yeah. Just cut his brain out.
But if the other two are fully functional,
Well, why not? Alright. They're watching more coordinates, that means we have another fight on our hands. Kill all enemy units. Always very nice. We got many of the flayed ones. In fact, we got only flayed ones. But they're all around us. Let's have some fun with our melee guys then. Ah, I didn't see it. Normally they show you a red symbol on the floor, but I didn't see it because I guess a plant here. So I took unneeded damage here. Why not using your ability? Do you not see these guys here? Guess not. Oh well.
Awaiting enlightenment.
But that worked. Ah, now we need to go one to the side. Darn. That works. That works. Bum 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 bum. You would be next, but in that case... Burn, burn, burn. And this is dead too. Not directly next to him, right? No, we are. And there we go. Dead again. Let's see. My auto is super mega quiet. No, it's just the game is too loud. It's the same as always.
Stand intolerant.
The game is a bit shit in that regard. It's very weird. I mean, I'm not saying that much right now. It's just that the game's audio is completely all over the place and completely broken in that regard. Because right now, I'm having my audio like this. And you barely don't hear the music over the SFX if I don't do it any louder. Well, my voice is super loud actually. I'm not sure what Alpha's is. I can't make it any louder. It's super loud in fact. But it might be fucking around thanks to the game being weird about it.
For the Omnissiah.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how I could make it any louder, to be honest. Is there even a setting for that to make it louder in general? Nah. Nothing like that. Alright, so we don't need this for sure. I don't know. Let's scout one here. I can make my voice a bit louder, I guess.
The tactical scans of that area suggest it is a dangerous
Let's see
place
about
to
that then.
pause.
Yeah, that's
If
really
the
hot waves.
intervention clade is attacked there, it will be at a great disadvantage. Ensure troops are exposed to minimal risk while placing the servitor.
Where could I do this again? Ping for that somewhere. Ah, here. Alright, so I should be super loud now. I'm now at plus 10 decibels actually. Plus. It's just that it's difficult to estimate how the game mode does it. Skirmish zone change the next skirmish. Yeah, it's just you always need to fiddle around a little bit, and the game audio sometimes is super loud, and sometimes it's not loud at all, and I need to fiddle around back and forth until it basically fits again. It's a bit a. Alright. I have no idea what the thing even is. Looks like a melee thing though. Didn't you tell me the deployment zone has changed? Because I don't really see that. You got another one of those, and yeah, many melee thingies.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
Let's put my tech priest around there. Then a flyer here and maybe 2 ranged guys there. Poof. Because I don't know what these raves even do, to be honest. What do they have? Rave form. Move forward, ignore obstacles. They got some claws, they got some dodge bonus, they can fly. It's a bit meh, but at least they're not the flyers that we already had earlier. God damn it, another AI guy. Ben. That worked pretty well. Let's repeat that. Not as well as the last time, but still funny. And one of them at least died.
By the machine god!
Nice shot. I love the electro thingy from him. Looks very, very nice.
For the Omnissiah!
Lee, I guess. It's...
By the machine god!
actually work. We got lucky. Going to burn these guys. Oh, I missed him apparently. That's not nice. And we fly through him. And then we still do this here. Oh, we already blew them up. Basically, these legally distinct space dwarfs are the new space dwarfs that they have just marked up at Games Workshop. They are the so-called kin from the League of Wotan, and basically they are all cloned dwarves with technology from the Dark Age of technology. And they got some AIs running them too. And in this case, they are some kind of combination of Scottish Viking dwarves, something like that, with the garage stuff from the first game, from Warhammer Fantasy. And they were so smug all the time. I was so happy that I could punch their faces in. You have no idea. No, we don't like them. They were smug bastards, and I'm so happy that they're dead. Well, mostly dead. We're in the middle here, right? Basically, they were crash landing on our planet, demanding things from the outset. Then they were checking out some artifact where they, by pure coincidence, were falling on it, you know? And then this artifact from the Necrons, which they didn't tell us about, actually activated and sent the troops through where we needed to help them out, where they then demanded that we help them out. Stuff like that, you know? Gosh darn dwarves, exactly. Exactly. We're probably going... Oh, actually... Yeah, we're on fire, sure. Not so bad. But that should do a big funny. So yeah, and then in the end basically we were like, yeah, you know, we can't trust those guys, and they're on our planet anyways, we are going to take them out. And they then basically blew their own ship up, which means all the Skitaris or normal troops that were sent, off-screen that is of course, got all destroyed. And their leaders were not even still captured. We don't even know where their leaders went to. They escaped. Yeah, probably. Someone will get their comeuppance. Someone will. Yeah, that's why I say they're basically really like Scottish Viking dwarves from Warhammer Fantasy. Something like this. It's a pretty weird combination.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
Basically, they were speaking Scottish, pretty hard Scottish even. They got many Viking tech thingies, and we're talking about all of the grudges and not trusting the big ones and all the time. Stuff like that. For Franklin, no. I'm just like lucky, you know. I'm one of those dwarf stompers. Because oh, that was bad. Because one has to do it after all, right? Someone has to. So I did my duty and stomped those effing dwarfs. These arrogant, smug bastards of a dwarf. Also, they were so smug and arrogant, even though they landed on my planet. Or I guess on our planet in this game here. It made me so mad. Just talking to them at the very first time. Alright, partly done. Now it's 17:48, which means we need to switch over to Battletech. And after all, it's still the Mega Monday, right? What's the plan for Battletech today? Probably St. Eve's bullshit. Oh yeah, we're defending St. Eve's.
The Omni-Synod have requested logistical and command support for Skitarii units converging on the tomb of Heckenheeb. Necrons are engaging from unexpected vectors and preventing a full advance.
Even masked Skitarii will struggle to overcome defense at depth. If the situation continues, they will grind to a complete halt. Radiation
Your suggestions for a solution, Subdominatus.
I know, I have no idea what's the sound in the background. I guess something is in the background and I click on it, maybe?
Deploy specialist units to scout the defenses and coordinate Stratoraptor bombing runs. Devolve Skitarii command to maniple level, so isolated forces can function with greater autonomy.
These measures will need much work to put into effect.
I take it I have just volunteered for the task.
You leave for the front immediately.
That's one way to do it. Yeah, 2 points for you, right? Give me auto one, please. And then sure... Oh. Finish this tree first. And we can spend something on the Cataphront Destroyer. Whatever it is, sadly it doesn't tell you about that.
Awaiting enlightenment.
It's this beauty here. But a heavy grav cannon apparently. What does the 15 stand for? Is it the cost? Oh, it's the cost of deployment in the field, I think. No, it's not. What's this number here? Oh no. Alright, it's probably not cheap. Damage is pretty low here, range is okay. Impede is nice, less movement at least, and the phosphor blaster. Fire, that sounds pretty bad actually, to be honest. I mean, what else can we do while we are checking that? We're still working on this, but it's fine. We're still... nobody's contemplating the temple. Actually, all of the guys that I want to take, these 3 are all occupied now. Which means when we do the Tomb Assault, I probably will take a row with me. He's a melee guy, he's decentish enough. But we will do that the next time. I will now start the preparation of Battletech. We'll start this in directly afterwards. I will just do a very quick restart of the stream, so it's easy. What is an update, actually? Update for BTA, you say? What does it have? BTA wiki. They adjusted tandem as I am apparently. Do smaller updates. Nothing important. So the update runs. Which means I'm going to take a small 5-minute break until the BTA update is through. And then I'm going to restart the stream with Battletech. So see you maybe in a few minutes. Bye bye.